It's DSP's Top 7 Worst Gaming Trends of 2013. The 7 horrible trends that affected gaming in general this year. Number 1. As gaming culture goes mainstream and becomes everly growingly more popular, is it losing its intelligence and, more importantly, its heart? So let me explain this one in a little bit more detail because I think it's definitely going to need it, and I think it's actually one of the most important things that I'm going to talk about this year, albeit it's going to be one of the most controversial. Gaming is changing. It's becoming mainstream. This little thing that many of us used to love as a little side hobby, and we all used to be actually made fun of for doing, has officially become one of the most profitable industries in the world. And it's finally getting taken seriously by a lot of people. When you look at gaming and how much it's changed from the little pixely bleeps and bloops of yesteryear to what games are today, it's amazing to think that we've advanced this much. When you can have a game that is so photorealistic, that has such an amazing character development and a plot and story and a combination of a soundtrack and everything, that it actually makes you feel emotion, just like a great motion picture or television show or book or anything like that could do. You really start looking at gaming as art rather than just a little frivolous game, and that is an amazing positive. But as we've advanced and gaming has become more and more mainstream, I really feel that the gaming culture as a whole is changing for the worse. And allow me to elaborate on that point. This year alone, think of some of the amazing cinematic experiences that we had in gaming and the gaming firsts that we had in games like BioShock Infinite, like The Last of Us, like Beyond Two Souls. Yes, to some extent, Grand Theft Auto 5, absolutely. We had amazing games, hours and hours of gameplay, stories that touched us and gripped us. They treated us like adults and basically tugged at our heartstrings and made us feel emotion. These are works of art. But I challenge you to go to the gaming section of YouTube and search for the highest viewed videos of this year. And I would tell you exactly what you will pull up. You will, number 1, pull up Minecraft videos. Number 2, you will probably pull up Call of Duty. And number 3, you'll probably get Grand Theft Auto 5. And that's it. That's disturbing. Because what's happening is that certain games are becoming viral on the internet. And because the way the internet works, because these viral videos disseminate amongst thousands upon thousands of people, and the views and the popularity behind it make people think that this is the epitome of gaming, this is what gaming culture is going to be. And undoubtedly, I have to say, for the first time since I've started, I've had to struggle when I play games other than some big overhyped mainstream game to retain any kind of a viewing audience, and that's disturbing. When I started this whole thing back in 2008, I played some of the dumbest little niche side titles available, and people absolutely loved it. But because the internet is now so oversaturated with gaming videos, it's these ones that go viral that make the games popular. I mean, a game like Minecraft, which is old at this point, is the number 1 thing in gaming right now, when we had amazingly great games that came out this year that people were ignoring. It's disturbing. It's a crazy, scary trend, because this is what happens when little things like gaming that used to be the little nerdy niche thing go mainstream. They change because of the way that culture looks at them, because of the way that they make money and what pulls in the money. Right now, I can go to any retail store and walk into the toy section, and there's Minecraft merch everywhere. That scares the shit out of me. Because when I think of gaming, yeah, Minecraft is a part of it, but it's not the end-all and be-all of it. There's so many YouTubers who all of a sudden in the past year come out of nowhere, out of nothing, because they made a few Minecraft videos, and now they're making tens of thousands of dollars on ad revenue from it. It's ridiculous. And the question is this going to continue to be a trend? In future years, are game developers going to continue to try to make more artistic and complex games if all people on the internet seem to care about are the same little viral shit? And I'm not by any means in this video trying to actually criticize Minecraft. The game obviously is popular for a reason. It's incredibly addictive. It has a lot of opportunity for you to be creative in the level editor and such, and it obviously has an audience. But when people play stuff just because it's popular on the internet, that's disturbing. There were so many titles. Just take a look at my Games You Didn't Play This Year series of great titles that should have gotten way more attention but were completely passed over by the mainstream gamers because they were busy playing Minecraft, Call of Duty, and Grand Theft Auto. And that scares me and pisses me off in equal amounts. I want to see gaming evolve to the point where you can have games like The Last of Us, like BioShock Infinite, like Beyond Two Souls, go up and be lauded as works of art. I want a serious video game awards, not the stupid VGX piece of shit. I want it where we actually have people who respectfully look at these things with an artistic eye and say, this was the best one this year, and this, you know what I mean? And that's not happening. Instead, it's being dumbed down to the point where people aren't taking it seriously anymore. All they're looking for is a way to cash in and make a quick buck. And I hate to say that Minecraft is the main proponent of this, especially on the internet and on YouTube. And that scares me as someone who loves video games, who's been there, who's been a lifetime gamer, who just by chance started making videos for YouTube on a whim, who now does it as a living because I lost my job in 2010 and there are no jobs that I can take up as a replacement. I mean, I want to continue to do what I do, but I don't want to have to be a Minecraft video maker. You know what I'm saying? I've never done a video on Minecraft, and that's partially my fault. You know what? I should have, at that point, observed at what a big, huge cultural phenomenon it was becoming, and I should have gave it a try. And I'm not saying that I would have done crazy amounts of Minecraft content like tons of people do, and that's how they get all their popularity on the internet. I'm just saying it is something that I admittedly missed out on. Maybe I didn't understand when it was new, and that's my mistake, and I admit that. But for that to be the face of gaming, that's not at its heart what gaming is about. Just sitting there wasting your time with a repetitive game with no clear goal where you're just moving level editor shit. It's ridiculous. And people really need to understand, if you have a brother or sister and all they do is play Minecraft or Call of Duty or one particular game, you need to grab them by the neck and point their head at a gaming masterpiece that they missed out on because they were so busy playing the dumb shit that they didn't see the greatness that was all around them. It's absolutely ridiculous tunnel vision, and it's going to kill the gaming industry. We have games out there that are selling millions of copies, and the game studios are closing because people went and played something else instead of their game. It's alarming, and it's crazy because the games are good. This was a good year for gaming in my opinion, but most people don't know about half the games because they were too busy playing the same old shit, and it has to stop. So where's the heart of the gaming community going? I don't know. It really is starting to disturb me, and I really wish that as a gaming culture as a whole, we could all kind of sit together collectively and say, where do we want this to go? Do we want to be taken seriously? Then we need to stop promoting the same repetitive shit and actually turn people's heads towards the creative stuff. And that's all I really have to say about that. I'm disturbed that as gaming becomes more mainstream, people will only play the same old shit, and they're not going to look at the great new beautiful direction and artistic direction that these games are taking, but they really, really need to. Whew. So that is it for the worst gaming trends of the year. Whether you agree with me or not, I hope that at least I've given you a little bit more awareness of what's been going on, and let's hope that a lot of these trends don't continue into 2014, especially some of these ones that if they do, could change the face of gaming and the internet interaction that we have as gamers to begin with. Thanks for watching. Happy holidays, everyone. I'll see you real soon for new videos. Peace.